My name is David Johnson. I'm a 23-year-old med student, and I'm also the founder of Let's Unpack It. Right, well, Let's Unpack It is a community organization. We started back in the year 2020 in January. And our mission really is to empower Caribbean youth to beat the stigma surrounding mental health. And we do that by, just increasing awareness, normalizing conversations around mental health, and really advocating for policy change. I think right now we're really focused on the 18 to 24 category. And what we are really doing is offering a safe space where they can come and discuss certain issues, where we delve in and unpack certain issues. And then beyond that, really just increasing the level of awareness amongst this category and meeting young people presently where they're at. And that's on social media. Hey, incidentally, Brian, I don't really have a big interest in pursuing psychiatry. This project really came about because of the need. I was posting one day on Instagram stories, and I put out a challenge to people about what do they do when they're stressed. And the responses that I got reminded me that, we still live in an environment and a society where it's very hard to discuss mental health. I thought then that there was something that I needed to do to help young people to create that kind of safe space where they felt comfortable discussing mental health and some of the challenges that they're facing on an everyday basis. Oh, most definitely. I say that with the utmost humility, but also knowing that the messages that I get from people on a weekly basis, that when we don't post content, people are like, "Where's the content?" And when we do, you get that immediate feedback from them that this is something that I needed. This is something that I want to share. This is something that I think my friends and I can benefit from. When I first started, this is not the idea that I had. I literally just wanted to have, come on, do an occasional IG live here and there, and that would be it. But then the pandemic happened. We must remember LUA started in January 2020, which pandemic really came about in March. And so it was like, whoa, this is something that people really need at this point in time. What I really want is that we can get down to the grassroots level. We move off of online completely and really get into the community, do things like hosting events, hosting lectures, and eventually growing to the point where we can become a registered charity, for instance, and be able to offer mental health services pro bono and so on. My hope certainly for Barbados and for the Caribbean region is that we get more serious about mental health, that we start, really making mental health a priority, and that's starting at the top down. Whether that means, changing the legislation, making more comprehensive national health policy, and then getting that into our schools, revamping our guidance programs and so on, so that every young person leaves school knowing these are the resources that are available to me that I can reach out to make mental health my priority. And so with that, I just want to encourage everyone who's listening to follow us up on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook at Let's Unpack It Co, as well as following us on our webpage, which is www.letsunpackitco.com.